Before we kick this video off, can you go ahead and follow me on IG? If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, we're going to kick this back taper off by clearing out the bolt with the one open. He has hair that grows upward, so it's growing against the grain, so we're going to go with the grain and knock all that down to the desired length. Now we got the lever open. We're going to go about 1 inch. Now we're going to go ahead and close the lever and start knocking out that bottom line. Come back with the half guard. Open that thing all the way up. Going up about another inch. Yeah, I know my method of fading is close, halfway, fully open. I do that on all my haircuts with each individual guard. Alright, we coming back with the one open to go ahead and finish out this taper. There was a lot of bulk between the afro and the taper, so I came back with the 1.5 open, and I go with the grain to knock some of that hair down, then knock the length down so it goes ahead and transition good into the taper. Now we're gonna go back against the grain to go ahead and make sure we blend that thing all the way through. Didn't like what I was seeing, so I came back with the one open to make sure we go ahead and get it all the way right. Don't be afraid to use your previous steps if you see something you don't like. Now we're going to come back with the lever open for the side taper. We're going to go up about 1 inch. Now we got that half guard on, assisting it with the comb to lay the hair down. We're going to take that up about another inch. Got it halfway now, fading that in. Come back with the one open, go up about another inch. You're gonna go ahead and keep cutting and combing. That's how I get the hair to lay the way I want it. Cut, comb. We don't cut corners. Again, we're going to come back with the 1.5 open and get some of that bulk from the taper so we have a nice transition. What you do to one side, you got to do to every side. Got the one open. Trying to smooth out this transition in the taper. Go ahead and hit it with a little bit of spritz to hold it in there, so when I get ready for the lineup, be nice and straight. I sped this side up because we're going to do the same steps as we did in the back and the side, so you can go ahead and watch this. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, or drop a comment. This was his first haircut in America. He came all the way from Sudan. When y'all see the ending result, y'all gonna say, he'll be back. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kick the line up off on the neck taper. Go ahead and get that nice and crisp. I was trying to bring some shape to his afro because it was hanging on his ear. Try to get it off his ears as much as I can as I come around this corner behind the ear. I went ahead and switched to my blue effects. They're a little bit sharper. I didn't really want to touch them on the back of the neck. They can irritate the neck because they're very sharp, zero gap, and sharpened. You see how they spit in that white line? Now I'm coming around that C cup using nothing but the corners. He's kind of on his vertical bars. His vertical bars are kind of light, so I kind of ghost lined it where I thought it should be, and we're gonna go ahead and hit him with a little bit of fibers. I use Topic, any kind of fibers or enhancement will work, but even without the enhancement, you can see where I put that line. That's how those trimmers spit, nothing but the white line. Start off again with the gold FX on the neck taper. These are a little bit duller than the other ones, but they still sharper than ever. Come up around that ear area, getting that cleared out. When we get to that C cup area, I'm going to use these ones to show you that these ones are just as sharp. Look at them, they both spit in the white line. I had to touch them up with the blue effects, a little bit sharper. I want them lines to be really crisp. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications for the next videos. I usually drop every week. And we got some bangers in the chamber right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the blue FX on the lineup, pulling the hair up because he didn't want anything cut off the top. So I pulled it up so I made sure I get that line nice and crisp. Look at him, he's feeling himself. Come back and get the topic, hair fibers. You don't have to over put on these hair fibers. You should put it on lightly. You don't want it to be darker than his hairline. I usually use a mixture of dark brown and black, not straight black. Now this lineup's coming together. It's looking real nice. Y'all gonna see the difference when I give you the last photo. This thing gonna come out real nice. Got the razor at a 45-degree angle. Make sure I pull everything back, pulling the skin. Get all the extras off the forehead. Doing a little detail work, seen some things I didn't like, had to come back. Once you adjust your eyes, you know, you get to doing a lineup or something, you always want to look back at your blend and see how it's looking. Because you can go blend blind. Is that even a word? Blend blind. But you get blinded in your blend sometimes. So sometimes it's just good to rest your eyes, look at the mirror, do something else, and go back to perfect your blend. That'll make you stand out from other barbers. Now I got the spritz in his hair, going ahead and get the curl sponge going for the finished look. Thanks for watching. Look at that. Boy's clean.